Hello and welcome to Prince's Golf Club on the Kent coast just outside Sandwich. This is a rich stretch of golfing links land here with 3 courses close together, all of which have hosted the Open Championship. Now I always get a real sense of excitement when I make the final couple of left turns, come out onto the coast road at Prince's, you then turn left, you drive past Royal St George's, which has hosted the Open many times, and then you get to the Lodge, which is the new accommodation since 2012, and then you drive on down through Prince's itself, which also, perhaps not so many people know, hosted the Open in 1932 when Jezz Ellwood was the winner with his newfangled sand iron. The course now has 3 loops of 9, the Himalayas, the shore and the dunes. I'm standing on the first tee of the dunes looking down here. I'm sticking to the yellows for this little tour of the Dunes 9. We've made our way out to the far end of the Dunes 9 here at Prince's. This is one of my favourite holes, the 5th. What I particularly like about this hole is the bunkering. You get bunkers that are revetted, bunkers that have that rough-edged grass along the top, and also, to my right here, this big sleeper face bunker, which pops up from time to time on all 3 nines here at Prince's. Now I'm going to head out and reacquaint myself with the Shore 9, which, as you might expect, plays closer to the sea. For the first couple of holes, certainly, although then after that it intertwines quite a bit with the Dunes 9, and in fact the 2 final holes on each 9 swap sides of the road. This 6th hole here on the Shore 9 at Prince's highlights one of the challenges you face time and time again around this course. What do? Do you chip? Do you putt? Do you maybe try and bumble a hybrid up there? So I've already had 5 or 6 goes at this with the wedge, and the closest I've got it is 8 feet. I'm going to give it one more go now before then trying the putter. Nope, just carried it a bit too far. So for me, 9 times out of 10, I'd be out with this shot. There we go, first go with the putter, and it's closer than anything I've done with the wedge on or off camera.
We've got a very good pro shop that sells all the latest stuff. We've got a very close association with Callaway, so we tend to be one of their sort of preferred retailers. And then upstairs we've got a huge Prince's suite. We can host up to 200 people with great views. And the apartments were ready for the Open in 2011, with the main building finished sort of following on in 2012. And we work closely with Royal St George's and Royal Cinque Ports, bring packages in for people from all over the world to play 3 Open Championship venues.
This is a very civilised little spot, isn't it? This is the balcony for room number 23 in the Lodge at Prince's, overlooking this vast putting green here and the 5th hole on the shore course just behind me. It's also, by some coincidence, more or less the spot where Jezz Ellwood would have received the claret jug back in 1932 when he won the Open here, and the thing he used in that Open to great effect was this brand new sand iron. I've got it actually in my hands here, the one he used. On the back it says for sand and pitch shots, and the idea was it was really the first time a sand wedge had bounce in it to help Ellwood, who by his own admission was a poor bunker player. Well, it worked to great effect, and in fact this is just one of many artefacts and museum pieces on display in a little gallery here at the Lodge at Prince's, which we're going to take a little look round now. So Prince's has 27 holes of golf, and the final 9 we're going to show you now is the Himalayas 9, which plays out the other way from the clubhouse. 27 is a great number, isn't it? Just a little bit more than that standard round, but not as tiring as a big 36 hole day. So let's give it a go for our final 9 of the day. Well, this is a fitting spot to end any day at Prince's, here in Sarazen's bunker, just short of the 9th green on the Himalayas 9. Now, Sarazen apparently visited this bunker 2 or 3 times during his famous Open Championship triumph way back in 1932. It's been great to be back down here at Prince's after a little while. All 3 loops of 9 have been in absolutely fantastic condition. It's been great also to see everything that's going on here as the club continues to invest in its facilities and its golf courses. The work going on the Himalayas 9 over there in front of me, and that fantastic new hole going down to the sea, the par 3 5th. 27 holes in one day at Prince's is always a fantastic experience. 27 holes in one day, staying overnight in the lodge, and then doing it all again tomorrow is even better.